backstage lights hummed faintly, casting a warm glow over the cluttered vanity table. Palettes of vibrant eyeshadows, brushes lined like soldiers, and a kaleidoscope of lipsticks painted a picture of artistic chaos. In the middle of it all, Olivia sat motionless, staring at her reflection. Her face was a canvas, flawlessly painted, yet hiding layers beneath layers. They saw the glamour, the confidence, the air of perfection that followed her like a second shadow. But they didn't know. They didn't know what was in her makeup. You look up to her makeup. Olivia's foundation wasn't just a blend of pigments and powders. It was a shield. Beneath it lay years of scars, both visible and invisible. The pale pink mark above her left eyebrow was a faint reminder of a childhood accident, but the deeper scars, the ones that shaped her, were etched into her heart. She grew up in a small, forgettable town where dreams were dismissed as childish fantasies. Her mother, a beauty queen in her youth, had poured her unfulfilled ambitions into Olivia. "Olivia, blush will brighten your day," her mother used to say, dabbing rouge on Olivia's young cheeks. But the pressure to always appear perfect was suffocating. Olivia learned early on that makeup wasn't just about beauty, it was armor. Her foundation was heavy, full coverage, and immaculately blended. Each morning, as she applied it, she whispered to herself, "They won't see through me today." Olivia's eyes told stories no one dared to ask about. She lined them with precision, her eyeliner her sharp, unwavering line. Symbolic of her resolve, she'd perfected the art of the winged tip, each flick a testament to her ability to overcome obstacles. Her smoky eyeshadow wasn't just for allure. It masked the sleepless nights spent grappling with self-doubt and anxiety. The glitter she added to the corners of her eyes wasn't for the spotlight. It was a distraction, drawing attention away from the moments when her eyes threatened to betray her with tears. No one knew that behind those mesmerizing eyes lay memories of nights she spent crying herself to sleep, clutching her dreams as if they were fragile glass. She painted her eyes with shades of determination, daring anyone to look closer. The red lipstick was Olivia's signature, a bold, daring hue that screamed confidence. But the story behind it was anything but bold. At 16, Olivia had been humiliated at a school dance. She'd worn a cheap, knockoff lipstick that smudged embarrassingly. The laughter of her peers echoed in her ears for weeks. From that day forward, she swore that her lips would never falter again. Every tube of red lipstick she owned was a reminder of that promise. With each swipe, she reclaimed her dignity. It wasn't just makeup. It was rebellion, a defiant scream against the voices that had once tried to silence her. She went on setting intentions and moved towards the back room as quickly as she could. Olivia's contouring skills were legendary. She could sculpt her cheekbones to look like a goddess, her jawline sharp enough to cut glass. But for Olivia, contouring wasn't about enhancing beauty. It was about creating a new version of herself. Her natural face was a map of her struggles, from the hollow cheeks that spoke of nights skipping meals to the faint lines around her mouth, etched from years of forced smiles. Contouring allowed her to rewrite the narrative, to show the world a version of herself that wasn't battered by life's storms. Each brushstroke was a declaration. This is who I want to be. What made Olivia's makeup truly unique were the hidden ingredients. Beneath the layers of pigments were stories of resilience, heartbreak, and triumph. Every product she used carried a memory, a lesson, a piece of her soul. Her blush wasn't just a rosy tint. It was the flush of excitement she felt when she first stepped onto a stage. Her highlighter wasn't just a shimmer. It was the glow of pride when she finally achieved her dreams. Her setting spray wasn't just a finishing touch, it was the invisible force that held her together when the world tried to tear her apart. As Olivia stepped onto the stage, the crowd erupted in applause. She was a vision of perfection, a dazzling star in a world that demanded nothing less. But as she looked out into the sea of faces, she wondered, if only they knew what was in my makeup. Sophie shrugged, and Dine set her whiskers on the ground. They didn't see the years of struggle, the battles fought and won in the privacy of her mind. They didn't see the nights spent staring at her reflection, questioning if she was enough. They didn't see the woman behind the mask. Oh, but maybe that was okay. Her makeup wasn't a lie, it was a testament to her journey. And as the lights dimmed and the music began, Olivia smiled, because she knew that while they might never understand, her makeup was more than enough to tell her story. Years later, Olivia would write a book, revealing the truth behind her flawless facade. It became a bestseller, inspiring countless readers to embrace their own imperfections. Her makeup line, aptly named Bare Truth, celebrated authenticity and self-expression. It wasn't about hiding flaws, it was about telling stories. Because Olivia had learned that makeup wasn't just about what you put on your face, it was about what you carried in your heart. And in the end, if they knew what was in her makeup, they'd understand that it wasn't about perfection. It was about resilience, courage, and the unyielding belief that beauty lies in the journey. Let me know if you'd like this refined further or broken into smaller sections.